Hey everyone, it's Emily, and welcome to another part of Newcrest development. We are on our second lot for the Rebuilding Newcrest type series, and this is our first community lot. It's a little coffee shop type of place, and it's kind of inspired by a real coffee shop that I saw when I was getting lunch with a friend after we finished our final exam this semester, and we were eating at this restaurant, and out the window, or I guess we were sitting outside, so I guess just across the way there was this coffee shop, and she was telling me, I didn't even notice it, but she was saying that it stressed her out, and it's because it was this little shipping container that had been turned into this tiny coffee shop, and it was just kind of in the middle of, I don't know, I don't even know what would have been there if it wasn't there. It just seemed kind of like an area where there was a curb, and it was just kind of at the corner of a street, but the street was kind of like a street that isn't a main road for cars, but it's just a little way to drive around this shopping center type of place that the restaurant was in, and it was just sitting there, and it looked so out of place, but also like it was supposed to be there. I don't know, it was very strange, but it was this little shipping container, and she was saying how it made her feel claustrophobic, and she's been in there once, I'm pretty sure, but it's like very small inside. She said they have like 1 or 2 tables, maybe 2 or 3, I can't remember. I haven't been there because she wouldn't go with me, but it's fine. We got ice cream instead. No shade at you, friend, if she watches this. But oh, I can't believe I just said shade. Every time I hear someone say the word shade now, I think of that really bad Sims trailer for Parenthood where they were like talking about the teenagers being rebellious, and they were like, now she's throwing shade. Let me know if you know what I'm talking about, because I feel like that's a very Sims thing to reference. I don't know. But anyway, so yeah, she wouldn't go into the coffee shop with me basically, but yeah, she said it's really small, and then they have some outdoor seating around the shipping container, so that's kind of what I was doing with this. But I looked up some other shipping container coffee shops on Google Images just because I wanted to do something a little bit different than just the one shipping container on the lot, and I found this picture of it. Actually, I think might have been like a bike rental place, but I think part of it was a coffee shop and then part of it was a bike rental place, because that window that I put, the one with the little black bar under it, it's supposed to be like a window that you walk up to and then there's like a cash register behind it. I didn't make it that way on the inside, but that's what it was supposed to be, and I was thinking that maybe this was a shipping container building that was used for a different purpose, maybe like bike rentals, but obviously we don't have bikes in The Sims, so I couldn't use anything to signify that. I actually tried to make something on the wall that looked like the little bike sign that they had, but I couldn't figure it out. So anyway, I was thinking that this had been renovated from something and it's now a coffee shop, or I guess it was repurposed, not so much renovated, because the structure is all still the same. That's hence the whatever. But yeah, I think you get the point. It's just supposed to be a cool urban shipping container building. I don't really know, but I thought it looked cool, and then I wanted to create this like green space in front that was kind of very lush, and like they keep up this garden, and I was thinking this is a very hipster, I don't even know, is hipster still a thing? I feel like it kind of is, but I guess it's that kind of like trying to be sustainable, but who knows if it actually is, but it gives off that feel type of place. That's what this is. So that's what I was going for, and I cut out some of the landscaping because I put in a lot of stuff and I basically used the same plants around the whole building, so it wasn't too exciting to watch, I don't think, anyway. So I cut out some of that, but you do get to see some of the corners. I think this corner and then maybe another one, I don't know. But I also used those little, I don't even know what they are, but they're these little lawn ornaments from the toddler stuff pack, and I've never used them before, or I might have used them once, like when the toddler stuff pack came out, but since then I haven't really used them, so I thought those would be kind of fun. Like, they have a bunch of gnomes around, they have all these little things hidden into the greenery, and that's also why I got that painted bench, because I thought it was a place that they would want a lot of community art stuff, hence that little statue thing in the middle. and they want it to be a place where people can come hang out, enjoy their coffee, maybe on a break from work or something. And I wanted to have a very like young and hip vibe. So I don't know if I accomplished that, but I think it's a cool place, so I like it. I'll be taking my Sims here because you guys know, if you've been watching some of my other videos, or I mean some of my other videos, I don't know what I'm saying, but if you've seen a video where I've talked about this before, but I really like cafes and restaurants. Those are my two favorite types of community lots. That's usually the ones that I take my Sims to, just because I feel like there's more to do there. I don't know, like I don't take my Sims to the gym very often because I'm lazy and I don't go to the gym very often, so I don't really think to take my Sims there, but I do want to build a gym for this project just to, I don't know, I feel like if I build it and I make it the way that I want to play in it, then I might be more motivated to take my Sims to some different lot types than what I usually would take them to. But I do want to have this cafe in here because that's my favorite. See, this is kind of like me starting to branch out into the world of community lots because I've made several other cafes. I know I've made at least two because I did a cafe for my Upgrowth challenge that's kind of a little bit more supposed to be like a 1930s type of vibe, and then I made a cafe for Valentine's Day, and I think I might have done another one before that, at least in my own personal time, maybe not on my channel, but I know that I've made another cafe before, so this is probably my fourth cafe at least, and so this is kind of in my comfort zone. Even though I said that I wanted to do this series so that I could build more community lots which are out of my comfort zone, but it's okay, we're getting there, we're building up to bigger and better things, but it's fine. And ooh, this has 3 levels actually. You can you've seen all of them now, but the main level has the coffee stuff, and I haven't made this lot an actual cafe lot, so I might have to change some of the counter situation because I think that you can just use the espresso-matic and then the bean grinder things. I don't think you have to have that big one because the big one only goes on the cafe counters, the ones that came with Get Together, and those counters are so ugly, I can't deal with them. So I use the Jungle Adventure ones, and I really hope that this works and it lets me run this as a cafe. Because if not, I'm going to be really upset and I'm going to have to figure something else out because I can't deal with the other counters. I'm so over them. Or I need to find a mod or something that lets that happen. Does that exist? Someone please let me know if that exists because that's what I'll be doing because I can't. I'm getting so flustered now because of how much I can't deal with the situation with the coffee espresso counter things. But anyway, moving on, so there's the first floor that has the coffee stuff, and it also has a small little sitting area with like a bookshelf and stuff, and then I feel like every cafe that I build needs to have a bookshelf in it. I don't know, it's not a library, we're just here to buy some coffee, but I thought it would be nice to have it anyway. And then I have the second floor, which has a little walkway and then some tables with computers up there, and then on the deck out there's some more couches and just like place to chill, and then on the roof there's 2 tables up there too, which I was thinking would be cute for date spots, even though I think they all have 4 seats at the table, but I still thought that it would be a good thing, or like if you had a private conversation or something, I don't know, but I thought that it would be cute to have some stuff up there so that you could get a view of the new Newcrest. And yeah, I don't know, I like having rooftop seating too on community lots because I think it provides you with another spot to take good screenshots, which when I'm playing the game is a big thing for me. That's what I care about, the screenshots, and I want to have good views, and so maybe I want to get them out of the way of everyone else and I want to bring them up to the rooftop and have some cute little rooftop moment. I don't know, who knows, but yeah, I'm really looking forward to getting this. I'm on the second build and I'm like, oh, I'm looking forward to getting this done, but I mostly want to have a world that I can play in my game that I've completely built myself. So I think that's what I like most about this, but I've had a few people tell me that now they want to do the same thing, and I think that everyone should because I think that, first of all, it helps you practice building, especially for me, like I really want to build more community lots because I don't do them very often, so I think that that's a good thing. And then if you want to practice houses, you can just do more houses in your version of Newcrest and maybe save the community lots for another time once you get more comfortable with houses. And anyone who is doing this, definitely join my Discord and post some pictures of what you're doing with it, because I would love to see what other people do with this world, because I'm having a lot of fun with it already and I have so many ideas. And also let me know if you have any ideas for this, any community lots that you would like to see me build, whether they're things like, oh, I think a karaoke bar would be cool, because someone mentioned that, which I think will actually be the next community lot that I build for this series. But yeah, it can be a community lot idea from the list of things we have available in the game, or if you have something completely different that's maybe not in the game, but I could probably tweak and pick a lot that fits it. Kind of like how we have bowling things, but we don't have a bowling alley lot type. I would have to make it like a lounge or a nightclub or something like that, you know, to make it a functioning lot. Give me any kind of idea, because I think that that'd be cool. And I have some stuff planned, but I said this in the last video, I'm not too set on anything, and I'm very indecisive. I change my mind a lot, so I probably will end up doing some different things than what I've originally planned anyway. And I would love to do things that you guys would want to see and things that you guys want to play with in your own builds, or in your own builds, in your own games. So yeah, but we're getting kind of close to the end. We're finishing up this little area here. And ooh, I never put those things on the wall of the cats and dogs ones in the actual arrangement that they're supposed to be, but I did here, and I thought they went really well with the color of the shipping container, that blue color. I thought that looked really nice with that, so I was really happy about that. And I wanted to get in a stereo in here because I thought it would be fun to play some tunes in the coffee shop and jam out. And in another coffee, ooh, I know that I made a cafe before, that I made it probably almost a year ago, because it was one of the first, not one of the first builds on my channel, but it was a while ago. I don't even know if it's still public anymore, but it was like a coffee shop that was kind of supposed to be like a smoothie juice place, but I had to make it a coffee shop. And I had this little area for entertaining, and I had a mic because I was thinking maybe they have like open mic nights, and I think it also had a guitar and maybe something else. But yeah, it was supposed to be like a little small entertaining area, whether it was comedy. I know we can't read poetry, but I was kind of thinking that they would use it for poetry readings or stand-up things, or I don't know, just random stuff. But I thought that was really cool. And this place, I definitely was thinking it was more for people, like young professionals would like to come here, because there's all these computers, so they have some places that they can do work or work on other projects. Maybe they would take a break from being in the office and come here to work if they're allowed to do that. Obviously we can't do that in the game, but I just thought that would be cool. And yeah, we're at the end of the build now, so I hope you guys enjoyed. Hope you like how it turned out. Let me know if you think you might download this, put this in your Newcrest. That would be really cool. But yeah, that's all I have. Thanks for watching. Bye!